are the original man. Nigga, they can do us bad. Can't nobody stop no nigga. I'm the evidence, nigga, that a nigga can't be stopped, nigga. Ain't nobody fucking with me, man. Ain't they say, listen, let me tell you something, China Mac. Say, if you don't think, boy, if you don't think my people won't ride for me, you running around here on this internet making all them threats, buddy. Say, listen, homie. I told a boy one time, punch one of these. Where I'm from, boy, we gonna put you to sleep, you bothering me. You done made too many public threats. And by the way, I'm considered legally blind, so I can't fight. They gonna let me shoot one of y'all. You can't throw no punch at no disabled man. Your charges go be, you can't fight no disabled man. So you'll die. You'll die. The medical records say I'm disabled. So if you throw a punch at me, you go die, boy. Anybody throw a punch at me. Fucking with me, you got to be willing to die, kill, or go to jail. And I don't think y'all willing to do all three. Some of you niggas just want to do one. You just want to kill. You don't want to die. You don't want to go to jail. You got to do all three fucking with me. Say, shout out to Real Tune TV. Shout out to Real Tune TV, man, for uploading the whole video showing that I was attacked. I was defending myself in that church house. I was with the mayor. I was with other elected officials. They attacked me. They didn't know I was going to be there. So they tried to set up an ambush to try to embarrass the mayor. And the mayor did not denounce me. They asked her during that debate, after seeing what Charleston White do you denounce him? She wouldn't do it. Everybody came to my defense if you listen to the video. Everybody say, man, she wrong. That woman came way from cross town and recorded evidence of them plotting against me. Now, if she wouldn't have recorded it, it would have looked like I was the bad guy. Say, man, nanny boo-boo, nigga, y'all can't stop me. And I want to show you one thing. To you motherfuckers that think y'all got my YouTube account put in jail for 2 weeks. Let me show you how much. Now, for the month of May, I've been in suspension for 3 weeks. I've only had one good week for the month of May. And y'all got, man, y'all, listen, y'all think y'all hurt my money. Let me show you something. Let me show you the YouTube analytical data for the month of May. Because I've been shut down for 3 weeks in the month of May. Let me show y'all, nigga. I'm still winning. Say, nigga, I ain't never lost in life. I don't know what it's like to lose, man. Say, man, and I just hired an attorney, man, so we suing YouTube. Say, man, they got so many, we suing YouTube. The state of Florida and the state of Texas just passed legislation. Oh, boy, they done fuck. Say, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm a game-related nigga. I can't lose. I ain't never lost in life. It ain't been an obstacle. It ain't been a barrier that I ain't never been able to overcome. Say, but let me show y'all something right quick, man. Say, let me show y'all something right quick. Let me show you this YouTube analytical data for the month of May. Just for the month of May now. This just for the month of May now. Look at it. Say, that's just for the month of May. 3 weeks down, man. That's just 1 week, man. Hold on right quick. Hey, what's up, man, ho? Where you at? What? Nigga, you sound like you got drunk last night. Oh, all right. You got to go to work today? All right. Yeah. So let me get back. Now, y'all see that there? That's for the month of May, man. Say, man, that's for the month of May, man. And say, man, now listen. See, y'all thought y'all were going to hurt my money. Say, y'all thought y'all were going to hurt my money, huh? Nanny boo-boo. Say, they shut down my other Instagram account yesterday. This the third Instagram that been shut down in a year. They shut down another Facebook page. They shut down my YouTube. But guess what? It's still making money. It ain't stopped making money, baby. Nanny boo-boo. Nanny boo-boo. Still making money right there. That's what it say. So, I've only had 1 week to go on YouTube for the month of May. And I got $5,841.16. That's what I made while I'm in suspension. How much you done made for the month of May? I didn't have to spend no money to make this money here. Oh, boy, I know I bust y'all hard and I hurt y'all feelings. Say, man, I bust y'all hard and I hurt y'all feelings, nigga, because I'm the real live motherfucking truth, baby. Y'all say, man, listen, the young niggas know I'm the truth, too. And listen, this is what I want to read to y'all, right? This is what I want. This is what the other city officials sent to me after they saw that church video. Listen, I'm finna read it to you. Look what they said. Look what they said to me after I was cussing in church. Let me read it to you. Hold on, let me find it. Let me read it to you. Let me read it to you, baby. Is it this one? Yeah. No, it's on that phone. It's on this phone right there. Hold on. Yeah, nanny boo boo. Say, and you niggas ain't this handsome. Y'all skin ain't this pretty. You don't wake up with no breakfast. Don't nobody love you. I'm still talking that shit, nigga. I'm still getting breakfast in the morning, nigga. I'm still riding around, nigga, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, thinking good, and doing good, nigga. Boy, better than you. Yeah, yeah. Listen, say, man, listen. But let me read to you what my councilwoman said. Let me read to you what my councilwoman said. Now, the white woman y'all saw up there, her name is Miss Maddie Parker. She running for mayor. This what my councilwoman said. She said, Maddie called me yesterday, and I told her about your endorsement. See, I endorsed the other politician. And this is what she said, right? She said, Maddie called me yesterday, and I told her about your endorsement and what a lucky charm it was for me. See, she was on her heels. She had a whole bunch of people coming after her. So when I went out publicly and said, hey, I'm endorsing that candidate, she said I became a lucky charm for her. I'm going to read it to you again. See, y'all stuck on the character. The people in this town know the man. Y'all just know the character. Man, how can he be talking like that and work with kids? That's because you just know the character. They know the man. They watch the man develop the character. So that's how I can still work with kids and talk how I can talk. Because they know the character. Y'all don't know the man. So it says, I told her about your endorsement and what a lucky charm it was for me. It will help her too. Tell Weasel I could tell he had Vaseline on his legs. Do y'all remember that old man that got the viral video talking about dick holding motherfuckers and nigga, we don't want to kill you? I got the mayor to sit down with that old man. I got the mayor to sit down with that old man. Boss move. Oh man, boss move. Let me show y'all. Boss move, baby. See, we doing boss things around here, man. I don't know nothing about you suckers. Say we doing boss things and boss moves around here, man. So let me just say, hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Y'all wait for me. Y'all been waiting for me this long. Y'all ain't seen me this long. So yeah, bear with me. Hold on, man. Where the video go? Where the old nigga? And Miss Maddie Parker. Oh no, man. Where the video go with the old nigga? And Miss Maddie Parker. Y'all just bear with me. I got to scroll out. Man, where the video at with Miss Maddie Parker? Oh, here you go. Say, I got the old nigga right here with the mayor, man. He don't meet with people. But because I made a phone call and say, hey, Pops, would you sit down with the mayor? And then I called the mayor people. Hey, man, see if Miss Maddie Parker sit down with the old nigga. They told me, no, she don't have time. It's election season, woo, woo, woo. So I said, okay, let me call Big Don. So I called somebody else to make direct contact with her. And this what we got. Listen. Hold on, listen. This is historic. This ain't never been done before. Don't no politician meet. Listen, check it out.
I know Putman. I know Kim. I know Solomon Sane. I know Castro. I know Trump. I know all the Bushes. And I also know Hugh Hefner, the Playboy Blue. I was born and raised in America. I'm a nigger. In 1945, we was called nigger. Not Negro, not Afro-American, not just black. Our name was nigger, and I wear that name, and I love that name because they taught me how to survive every day and meet people from different countries and different cultures and understand them. Then America sent me to Vietnam where I could really learn something. They taught me how to kill. I had to deprogram me. They didn't deprogram me. I deprogrammed myself, and I live in society, and I don't harm nobody but a dirty police and a jack nigga. Those are my enemies. Everybody else, I don't pay no mind.
And the jack niggas, the guys who go through the community robbing. The robbers.
I wound up being a political science person.
Yeah.
Learning about everybody from every culture. And learning every man's culture. Now in America, we have been invaded. Why? How have we been invaded? Long time ago, the white used to live there. The black stayed there. The Italian stayed over there. The Jews stayed over there. Then all of a sudden, hey, my nigga, I'll call you back later. All right. Then all of a sudden, Dr. King said, let's go join them. Let's integrate. Then we all integrated. And now, it's no more America. It's no more all white. It'll never be all white. It's no more black. It's no more Hispanic. It's multiple cultures of countries that have invaded our country. And there's nothing that we can do about it. But try to learn to live with one another where we don't have no problem. Now, in our community, it's no more community. It's a hood. Ain't no flowers in our front yard. It's dirt in our front yard because our youngsters that he taught me about, the hip-hops and the niggas, have turned our community into a hood. It's no more community. And now we have laws. We don't have anything. We don't even have the hood no more. We got Spanish people in the hood. We got Indian people in the hood. We got Solomon Sane, Afghanistan people, Vietnamese people in the hood. And we got old whites in the hood. And we all here and we all hating one another. It's called the bottomless pit. It's called the bottomless pit. From 8th Avenue to University, it's pretty neat over there. It's pretty neat. But 8th Avenue to University, they don't call it zero tolerance zone. From 8th Avenue all the way to Miller now, they done a good job. They done a good job. But the grocery stores and things there, they owned by other cultures. And when you go in there and spend their money with them, they don't say thank you, they don't say this, they don't say that. They say hurry up and get out. You don't hurry up and get out, I'm going to shoot your black ass, point blank. If you steal this old stale candy, I'm going to shoot your black ass, point blank. Our kids steal. They ain't got no money. So when they go in the Vietnamese store, they grab a piece of that candy. That candy is 2 years old. They ain't expected to see what it is. So, but we can't holler because we at the stores first. So now here we are in 2021 with nothing. And nobody have respect for the black tribe. They said we are totally ignorant. We act ignorant. When you see us on video, we pulling hair, we acting a fool, we got our kids with us, but that's the reason why they can't read and write. If you can read and write and go get your job, you're not going to act a fool. You're not going to act a fool. You ain't got time to act a fool. You're trying to feed yourself and take care of yourself. My mother and my grandmother and my grandfather and all of them, they taught me They taught me what you're supposed to do when you come outdoors, how you're supposed to act when you come outdoors. I was at IHOP Sunday morning, 3:30. I wanted me a chicken sandwich. The one out here in Arlington, it was closed. So it's raining. So I make it to IHOP. I'm sitting up in IHOP and I see all these different cultures in IHOP. Everybody's eating. Then I see a security guard with his pistol on his side. I said, Lord have mercy, that a gun here. I said, there's going to be problems. He needs the gun. But he's not licensed. He's not a police. He's just a little security guard. True enough, he won back in. Excuse my language. Bitch ass bitch on Eastwood. I'll smoke you, bitch. And everybody up in here, and I hear this, and I see this, and I see the security guard trying to defuse it, but the security guard ain't strong enough to defuse it. He take the man back outdoors, the man come back in, he got it on now, and he really bumping. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him. I dial 911, 911. When you come to East Chase, IHOP,
this is guns in the restaurant.
There's a fool out here with a gun, and the security guard can't handle it. I'm too old to be in here with y'all. Please come up here. Me, I don't like being around. I try to hurry up and go in. I've been around too long. America is infested on hate. Stop 6, ain't no more stop 6. Frank Moss told me, we go buy the land because they finna redevelop everything. They finna buy up stop 6. Stop 6 used to be all black. One but one Mexican family there was called Gomez's. Now, look at stop 6. But we can't be mad at the Hispanic people because they come over and bought land. We bought cars, gold, and jewelry when we sold dope. We didn't buy no land. So now here we are right now, and we effed up. And all I'm concerned about is them kids. Our kids. They can't read and write, and their mamas and daddies can't read and write. And these kids, we got some that we raised down there at Clash Lady. We raised them 7 years ago. They wasn't number babies, 6 and 7 years old. One of them stole his bicycle. He can't stand it. I said, don't hate him because he stole a bicycle. He never had a bicycle. We still got a fool with him, knowing he a thief. Knowing he a thief, we got a fool with him. I didn't get mad at him because they steal, because I was a thief. I had to go in the milkman's truck when he parked his truck and go up them 2 steps. I went in his truck and stole me some milk, stole some bread, and stole some ice cream. Mama used to tell me, boy, you get caught, you're going to get shot the shit out of them. So these kids got to steal, these little boys. I got a chance the last 8 years see little boys come out the house at 8 years old. At 8, 6 and 7 and 8 years old. And begging for quarters and begging for dimes, and we tell them, you don't beg, you come up here and work. So they said, Mr. Pop, you got any work? Mr. Charleston, you got any work for us to do? They want to work. But they burglarizing houses, stealing Gucci belts and Gucci pants and stealing and selling them. The man that got a chance to be the Pope this time, he experienced something. He went down there with the Pope people. You go live with the poor people, then you can make decisions on people's life. But if you don't go live with the poor people and know what the poor people are going through, you can't make decisions on life. When you get in a position that you're looking for, they got a book. It's a book that you got to read to be the mayor for West Texas, and you got to comply with those rules and things like that. The chief of police, he got a book. One man owned the whole town, and he tell everybody what to do. I used to watch a lot of cowboy pictures. And I watched the man that owned the city hire him a tough shirt, hire him a mayor, and hire him city councils and things like that, and do all of that. Me, myself, I don't fool with politicians, period. Why? All of them lying. Donald Trump know all of them lie, so he had something on them. He done paid all of them. He done paid all of them. So he know their game, he learned their game. And he used their game against them. In America now, we lose. He said she can help the kids. She wanna help the kids. She already got her programs to help the kids, so she should be mad. Me, I don't endorse you. I don't endorse the other lady. I don't get in that. I don't be bothered with that period. I don't even see why you, at your age, would want a headache like that. That's your career, it's not for me to question. So, me, he said, man, I need for you to talk to her. Talk to her for what?
Evans and Rosedale.
Don't waste my time, I'm dying. Why would I want to come talk to her? But them two there, I owe them. Because they come and look out for the kids. They come and fed the kids. He got 2 little boys that he grabbed down there, and he still got them little boys, and he taught them right back there how to change tires, how to fix brakes, and they didn't have to break in houses. But them other little boys, they had to break in houses and throw rocks at 18-wheelers coming up there. But if you take them kids and get them kids a job, it'll help them. I started working at 10. It stopped me from stealing. It stopped me from being so bad. The old men around there started teaching me how to work and started teaching me how to do things. But these kids now don't have no old man. They don't respect. The little boys don't respect no daddy and no grandpa. They just only respect their mama and their grandmama. And I got a chance to see that. And this young man here, he explained them to me. I didn't know nothing about them. I didn't know nothing about sisters hating sisters. I didn't know nothing about poor people. I've been a thief all my life. I've been a crook all my life. So I lived good all my life. I've never had a bad day. And plus, I'm a professional gambler. I know how to take my money and invest my money and make my money and make money. So why am I hard day? That's why the Fed was mad at me. Because I got sense enough to know what to do with the money. But some kind of way the money wasn't for me. I got broke and wound up and had to come back to the bottomless pit. Then I met him. He said, Papa, if you ever get money, you'll leave us. He right. What am I going to be bothered with them for? What am I going to be bothered with them for? They can't teach me nothing, and I can't teach them nothing. So what am I going to be bothered with them for? But Classy Lady made my grandmother's dream come true because my grandmother wanted me to be a minister.
Who was the Classy Lady?
Huh?
Who was the Classy Lady?
The club on Rosedale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The nut house, the church house.
Many police reports on that building.
Yeah, and many people got saved in that building. Everybody worked in that building, the elevators, they went up, they got good jobs now. Because I found out something about me, I don't like it. But I've been on planet Earth long enough that I can tell you about your problem and tell you what to do with your problem. I became a master in life skills because I've been here so long. And like Connie Kanisha Rice, I've learned the Russian man. I learned the North Korea man. I learned every man from every culture. The only man I do not understand, and we ain't going to go there with that. But the only man I don't understand is the black Negro in America. Why do you keep following the English white boy? Start your own game. That's their game. You can't change their game and their rules. But they got to change it now. Why they got to change it? What did Greg Abbott say? Greg Abbott said, I'm going to run Texas like Putin would run Russia. Fool, you can't do that. Ain't nobody in Russia but Russians. Fool, you got everything over here. Now how you going to run that like that and everybody hates one another and everybody got different tongues and different religions? And America's full of hate, especially over. We get casuals every day. These young boys shooting these guns every day. The older boys scared to say anything to them. They're scared to chastise their own son. So we in the bottomless pit down here and you trying to tell us what you can do for us and ain't nobody putting no swimming pool over here. Now we done lost this, don't have this no more. This ain't the black community no more. 4th Street ain't the black community no more. Southside ain't the black community no more. We don't have a community.
You the first politician outside of Miss Gina Bivens, Deputy Chief Ty Hatchell, Dean came out, Sergeant Willer, Officer Charles Rogers, Officer Charles Owens. We created a community partnership with those kids over at the Classy Lady. And other than that, no one else have ever came out. And the work started with him saying, hey, these kids need something to do in Stop 6. And me and Jesse was traveling, working with and partnering with the Texas Juvenile Justice Department. So our frustration was with the state system and legislation, right? So our hearts became on preventative measures, stopping children from going, and our local children, right? Mama say charity starts in the home. So we came back home, and he gave us a building. When the pastors offered us $50 an hour to use a building, and he gave us a club, and we transformed that club into a youth center. So
and everybody told him, get out down there where that old man is, man. Get out down there where that old man is. When he come around me, He had a beautiful English mind. He had one of the most beautiful English minds
I wouldn't cuss.
I've ever heard before in my life, because I told him I should say, don't come down here because I don't want to hear no lies. I don't want to hear no liar. I'm a liar. So why would I want to listen to another fool and I know the fool is lying? He said, I'm going to feed these children and I'm going to clothe these children. He got over here with his Republican Party and he fed these kids and he clothed these kids. He fooled with the Democrat Party and he stayed broke. He stayed broke over there with that Democrat Party, but he kept being a soldier. He was a soldier. And he dedicated to what he do. A bunch of rich white boys come down there up under that tree where we sit and talk every day. And they said, we don't want to fool with Charleston White. We want to fool with him. Why? Because he got a plantation here. He can grow food here, he fix cars here and everything. And they looked at that land that he had. Very knowledgeable people. And they picked him. And he found something to do. He didn't have nothing to do. He riding with him. They riding and swindling and playing con and lying around the United States and having fun. Then they found something to do. In Stop 6, he found something to do. He made the people fix the streets right. Everybody hated it. Why? Why? Because what he speak out of his mouth is the truth.
Yeah, and I remember the first time I met Charleston. I didn't really get to meet you. We just really at a city council meeting. And everybody did make assumptions, misunderstood. And what you were saying was uncomfortable because it was true. You know, and there's a lot of power in that.
I created a character like the preacher, right? So every Sunday our preachers turn into characters. That's why they deliver such passionate sermons. They got the drum machines, they got the right songs it plays. So growing up and watching movies and seeing how most of our leaders are entertainers, we look to these entertainers to be our leaders, and they're not leaders, they're entertainers. And so we get tricked with that. And so I saw that. I never cussed. I wouldn't dare use the N-word publicly. But my people never knew anything that we did. But as soon as I started talking like him, because I saw how the kids responded to what he was saying, because that's how their parents talk. I'm in Rome, so I speak as the Romans. When I go in front of a crowd full of elderly Republican white women, I tailor my message to the crowd. I reflect. So when I come downtown, I'm reflecting this. So I'm telling the people downtown, if y'all can't deal with me, and I'm acting, and most people know this, y'all surely can't do it to them because they can't work their way back to articulate what's going on. So that's what the pushback was. People couldn't get past the character, right? And they got stuck on the character and they missed the message.
Y'all through with me?
No, not yet, Pop. I think she got a couple more questions she might want to ask.
Let me ask you this question and you can go.
Okay.
Do you feel, are you so skeptical about the city and any real leadership because of your past and your knowledge?
What she said?
Are you skeptical about any leadership?
Anything that the city could do, and you said, finally you're listening, or are you just so far gone?
I don't even pay attention to that game.
I get it.
I try to stay over here, and when I break a law, I keep a lawyer and a bail bond to get me out of jail. But when you break the federal law, he can't get you out of jail. But as far as the game that they play, no, I don't pay attention to it, period, because I know, to me, they're all puppets. You got to do what that book said do. You can't go on outside that guideline. Listen, you like Mike Moncrief. If you like Mike Moncrief, then you go outside that guideline. Why? Because he got money, so he can produce his ideals. If he got an idea and he the mayor, he can produce that. But the average person get up there, they just little poor people that's gonna wind up, some of them wind up shooting themselves in the head. Some of them, because here they is trying, how can you make this city what they've been trying to make this city for years? Now this city have become a chaos city, ain't nothing but killing in it. So y'all trying to tear down everything and bring business in here instead of residential. Y'all trying to figure out how can the city make some money with these houses over here where these people is living. Do we want to build a community back over here, or do we want to build a shopping mall back over here? Because y'all about the money. Gina Bivens, to me, she sold the peoples out. Why? Because she should have told everybody in Stop 6, y'all buy up the land And when the peoples come, y'all can set it a little high or put some kind of business on the land. Blacks don't have no business. Everybody got business in America. The Italians got their restaurant, the Jews got their restaurant, blacks don't have no business. English got their restaurant. Now what do we do now? What do the blacks do now? Say Whataburger. Say Burger King, because mama don't want to cook no more, so we done start letting peoples cook for us. So now look at us. 2021, look at the black race. We lost, we lose. So we got to start all over again to build us an economic base. We don't have no economic base. We don't have no money coming in. We don't even own the liquor stores or nothing in our neighborhood no more. We don't own nothing in our neighborhood. All we doing is spending our money. And we're spending it with people that don't like us and killing us. He ain't lying. What do you say? But you want to call me a nigga. And when I come in here and steal that stale ass candy, you want to shoot me in my motherfucking back. Excuse my language. But that's the way I talk. I'm sorry, I mean it. So the leadership to me, you got a book. And you got to do what they say. Greg Albert going outside the book now. He telling the fam, man, I'm telling my people to open up, come out doors. I don't even want to hear what y'all talking about. He going against what they said because Texas is independent. Really, they do what they want to do here.
So, with that being said, with his skepticism, he still met you because he won't meet nobody. Because
I met him because of y'all.
So that means he trusts what I'm telling him about you.
She said
he wouldn't have never came.
Look out for the kids. If she come to ain't like you said, Papa, I didn't come here to fool these old preachers and everybody. I don't like these old people. I come here to help these kids.
And that's all I did.
You said that's what I come here for. So when you come here to say that you for the kids, that is. You feed these kids. You go get these kids out of jail. Then their mamas and daddies, they mad at you because of what you saying out the mouth because they sorry.
And she for the kids.
If they listen to you, God works in mysterious ways, and I don't even believe in God. I don't believe in none of that. But God, you don't go to school and become no minister. When God gets ready for you to do his work, you doing his work. You doing his work and don't even understand you doing his work. And I don't even believe in that. The Jews, the Palestinians, and the Gentiles. I'm not no Gentile, I'm not no Jew, and I'm not no Palestinian. I'm African descent over here lost. Don't even know my name. Don't even know my language. So why would I want to trust English? Why I want to trust the Englishman? Why would I want to trust the Russian? Don't nobody like us. So I keep that method that them old people told me, mind my business. Get you some land, grow you some food, and mind your business. And when anybody bother you, put them to sleep. Put them to sleep. I'm not racist. I don't care nothing about nobody. I wake up every day to have fun and always have. And go anywhere in the world and can put up with anybody. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, blacks ain't supposed to be in other cities. Blacks ain't supposed to be nowhere but in that city on the job. I got a chance to go all over the world Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And on Fridays and Saturdays, I go in and stay because I don't want to be bothered with the food, with the clown. Life is simple. Get in your lane and mind your business. That's the lane you want to be in politics, you get in. And notice how you going to get spit on, how you going to get shit on, and everything. And at the end, you going to have one area. But if that's what you want, you challenge that because you're young. In a minute, you get through with that. And then one day, you might run for president, you might run for this. But believing in a system where man is, no. And then these fools here dropping bombs on people, no. How Israel and the Palestinians in 2021 killing all them innocent people, all them innocent babies because two men got them different. And what happened this time? When Palestinians had some weapons at the time, they usually throw rocks because them Chinese done gave them some weapons, them other Muslims done gave them some weapons, and Russia and China done gave them some weapons. So it was a different war this time. It's one in America right now. Right now, we got a war in America, and y'all see everything and hear everything. You knew everything about me before you come over here because you read on me.
She got a lot of galls. She got a lot of galls to sit with Charleston White and Weasel, Mr. Willie Charles Price. But wow. I know her heart, right? The Fort Worth Reading Initiative program, I watched the city struggle with trying to get volunteers just to come help our children read. I watched them partner with Barbershop. So they've done some very innovative, unorthodox things.
She got what she doing, and she doing what she doing, and running for mile might help her do her thing better. But she already got what she doing.
Well,
she don't really need this headache, but she wants this headache. So you done already told me about her. So I understand she been working on her program because she like one of them mission ladies. Yeah, like Obama's mother was humane, like your mother, looking after kids and things. She's not interested in what man and things like that do and how wicked they is. She just there to try to do what she got to do, and she says she gonna argue with whoever she got to argue with to change this and put this over here.
What do you think the number one thing is that kids in this community need?
What do you think the number one thing is that kids need in this community?
A job.
Okay. What if they're younger than that? What's the number one thing?
The number one thing is they got to get it in the house. That's the nourishment that you get in the house. When you come to school, your mama and daddy is supposed to be done already taught you. They not getting nourishment in the house from mama and daddy, so the kids is coming out of doors like mamas and daddies. So when the kids get to the school, the teacher don't want to be bothered with them because they're acting like mama and daddy.
Yeah.
So the only thing, and it's hard to say, they ain't interested in reading, so the only thing I feel like that you can give them is give them a job. Because a long time ago, when school started, that cotton got to be picked. We didn't go to school, we had to go pick that cotton. And you got your education later on, but you can't get your education now, you got to go to work. So if they can create jobs for them, you can start working at 7, 8, 9 years old, because these kids are. They're not interested in books, they're only interested in this, that done mess their eyes up and things. So it's supposed to be where even in school, you teach them how to cook, you teach them how to sew, you teach them something, life skills that they can use to get them $1 because they're not interested in reading right. I can't read right. I'm 76 years old, I wasn't interested in no books, and y'all will see me right. I ain't interested in that because I wasn't interested in the English. Little girl told me if you make all A's, you might can go out with me. I made all A's that month because I wanted to go out with me. I went back to the F's and D's because I wasn't interested in it. And then one time I got an F in everything. I got an F in everything. The teacher stayed across the street. Daddy showed them up. Daddy go over there and talk to that lady. Daddy come back. Daddy's coming here, boy. Boy, you ain't gonna be no clown in school and a dumb fool too. And that man beat the shit out of me about that F in citizenship. I never got a nothing. The clown when I go outdoors, I wasn't no clown in that woman's classroom, but the kids today in our neighborhood, they need it in the house and they're not getting it in the house. So when they ain't getting it in the house, they're gonna come outdoors and they're damn near gonna get shot and killed. But the kids to it, they was hungry. That's how we got them. They was hungry. Them kids was hungry. Them kids come down there to get them something to eat. Them kids come down there to get them some clothes. Their mamas and daddies even come down there to get them something to eat and get them some clothes.
Did it ever frustrate you when you opened up the Classy Lady for kids that the city didn't have anything to offer like that you had to do that?
It's not, the Italians put in their neighborhood what they want for their kids. The Jews put in the neighborhood what they want for their kids. The whites put in the neighborhood what they want for their kids. The Hispanics put in the neighborhood what they want for their kids. It's up to us to put that in the neighborhood. We're not having to go and tell nobody in. We're not getting the. You don't have no teachers no more in our culture. Our culture is lost for teachers. From 83 to now, our culture has been struggling, and boy been teaching boy, and woman been teaching boy. So they effed up. We got an effed up culture. Now they having children. These children now, they children, and they listening to that music, so it's messed up.
He used to always say when I first came down there, it ain't no swimming pool. These kids need to be able to go in water. Most of them don't take baths, right? Let alone to be able to have a memorable summer of going swimming. It's nowhere around, nowhere. I live in North Crowley. Man, we got like a hurricane water park, homeowners association pool, and the YMCA. Most kids can't afford that up there. They can't walk, and so he helped me to understand it ain't even no sprinkler system. It ain't even no. They can't even play in hoses around here. Nothing. No rock and dirt.
I love meeting you. I appreciate meeting you. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate
Nice
it.
meeting you.
All right, Pop.
And I don't understand how you gonna have that
You look
hard
spry
job.
for 76 in your red outfit. I like it.
5 years ago, he ran up the wall.
I played basketball, I played handball, and I've been in the Army. I'm still a little soldier. Me and Mr. Jesse still got a little more.
Thank you.
All right, Pops.
Hey, yeah, you know I'm all right. I'm going to be 76,
I know.
and I got a chance, but it's over with. The tree done died. You know what? You know that tree we used to stand up under? Go down now. No, I'm going to show it to you. Where is it at? Because I always take a picture. That tree dead. That tree is dead. It don't have no leaves on it, and I watched that tree, and I fool with that tree. There it is, here it is. There it is right there. Watch it. Wait. Put it where they show.
What's that, man?
I done lost it, Pop.
Give me
Oh, there you go.
You see that tree? That tree ain't got no leaves on it. And that tree standing tall. That tree's supposed to have some green leaves on it. Ain't nothing but brown leaves. And I lied up under that tree there many days. Me, him, and Jesse, we sit there and lied a many days up under.
And we made them lies come true. Yeah, we made them lies come true.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And right today, here's a young lady trying to get Shout Dog in job. Shout Dog was 6 years old when I first met him. He was over here on Walmart's parking lot. Him and his mother, and it was raining. And that little boy was begging for money for his mother. And he looked at that, he said, Pop. And I told his mother, make sure he come down there every day. Now you're about 9, what is he, 11?
About 11, yeah.
He's about 11 years old, and you talking about smart.
Really?
Smart. And gonna go get his mama some money, his sister some money, and he gonna steal and do what he gotta do. And I told the police one time, police followed him. I said, if you got a gun in there, what you think this police gonna do? He gonna shoot me. I said, yeah, because when you got that gun, you gonna shoot somebody in there. Y'all have a nice day.
All right, Pops.
All right, Pops.
So that's the mayor of the city and the street legend of the city. Spent 33 years in federal prison, 31 years in federal prison. Everybody know him, the judges. He called himself Texas Nigga. He had a club on Evans and Rosedale in the 60s and the 70s. The club was called Texas Nigger, Nigger. One of the only buildings in the United States of America that has a sign that says nigger. He say on his birth certificate, it says nigger. They was called nigger. That's their name. And he wear the name nigger because those are ancestors. And they couldn't be called nothing else. It wasn't until Mark Twain wrote the book Huckleberry Finn that black people names started being pronounced. They was called nigger. The first name of a black person was called Nigger Jim. So if your name was Bobby, they called you Nigger Bobby, Nigger John, Nigger Dave. Say, nigga, come here. When they got ready to kill you, they say, die, nigga, die, nigga. Every time, you can't get out of here, nigga. That was them people's name. And that man wore that name. There's an old saying that says, I think, therefore I am.